Hi, and welcome to Sea Griller Stackers channel. A couple weeks ago I did a video and said it'd be my last one for 2025. But since then, silver shot up to over $79 an ounce. And many people have done videos in response to that. So I decided I have to do one and throw in my own 2 cents, so to speak. So for grins and giggles, I decided to do this video. For those of you who followed my channel for any length of time, you know I love my proof sets. And I've always thought they were the very undervalued and unappreciated part of U.S. numismatic history. And that's because they're the perfect blend for the stacker and the collector. So let's explore why. Unfortunately, now that silver has shot up to over $79 an ounce, my secret is out. A couple years ago, you could routinely pick up early 2000 silver proof sets for $30, $35, $40. And now that's not the case anymore. If you take a quick look at Coinflation's website, you can see now that these silver proof sets have over $100 worth of silver in them. For example, a 2000 silver proof set has a silver content of over $106 of silver, while a 2009 silver proof set has over $120 worth of silver in it. This, of course, has led to an explosion of prices for these proof sets. And I decided to just take two for an example, the 2000 silver proof set and the 2009 silver proof set, just to see how much they're going for now. First set I wanted to look at was the 2000 silver proof set. Now, just a couple years ago, I was routinely picking these sets up for about $30 a piece. And from a stacker's point of view, the melt value of just the silver alone was about $30. So let's stop and think about that for a minute. So a stacker is going to want to collect silver for the purpose of protecting their wealth. Just as long as silver increases in price enough to cover the increase of the cost of living, and in the case of economic collapse, you're going to want fractional silver to barter with. Now let's face it, if we were in an economic collapse and you're going to barter, say, with Washington quarters at 90% silver, is the person you're going to barter with more willing to take 5 proof silver quarters or 5 heavily circulated Washington quarters? They're going to take the proofs ones because none of the silver is worn off. Now, from a collector's point of view, these proof sets are no-brainers. Let's stop and think about it for a minute. Now, if you collect coins because you like the artistry, let's face it, how much more beautiful can these coins be than to be in mint state proof condition? These coins are gorgeous. If you collect coins for their numismatic significance, let's face it, this set gives you the first Sacagawea dollar and the second year of the Washington state quarters. And the icing on the cake, of course, is the clad coins in this set were essentially free. You got the Lincoln cent, Jefferson nickel, and the Sacagawea, all for the price of the silver. And let's face it, they're S-minted coins. That right there is worth it, right? So, like I said, my secret is out. You're no longer going to get a 2000 silver proof set for $30. In fact, just recently, they've been going for about $100 on eBay, and that's sale price, not the asking price. So are they still a good value? Let's go ahead and take a look. First off, the 2000 proof Lincoln cent goes for $2.50. The 2000 Jefferson proof nickel is going for $1.24. And your 2000 Sacagawea dollar is going for $3. Quick look at the chalkboard. Let's break this down a little bit further. So your silver value is $106.16. Your Lincoln cent is $2.50. Your nickel, $1.24. And your sac dollar is $3. So a total value of $112.90. So that's a value of $12.90 over the cost. Plus, if you're a stacker, yeah, I think $106 versus $30, that'll cover your cost of living over the last couple of years. So is it too late to start investing in these proof sets? I don't think so. Let's face it, the way silver is going, it's going to be $100 an ounce pretty soon. So if you buy them now, you're still going to keep up with the cost of living. And as long as you can buy them for the cost of the silver, you get the numismatic coins for free. And I don't know about you, but I like free. Now let's take a look at my favorite proof set, 2009 silver proof set. I've for years have said this is the holy grail of proof sets. Now I routinely picked these sets up a couple years ago for about $40 a piece. And as you can see now, they're $120. But let's take a look at them. First off, you got 4 lenses. You've got the first lens, which has your dime, $half, Sacagawea dollar, and Jefferson nickel. You've got your not 5, but 6 Washington quarters. You got 4 presidential dollars and the 4 Lincoln cents. So from a collector's point of view, you have a bonanza. First of all, you have the last year of the Washington state quarters. These are actually the United States territory quarters, but officially the end of the Washington state quarter collection. You also have the first year of the Native American dollar, where you're going to have a different reverse every year. And of course, 2009 was the introduction of that. You also have 4 presidential quarters, which I believe this is the second or third year for that series. And then last but not least, my favorite, the 200th anniversary of Lincoln's birth in a 4 set, coin set. Let's go ahead and break that down in terms of value. First off, you have the 2009 Native American dollar, which sells for over $5. The Jefferson nickel, which sells for over $3. You have the presidential dollars set, which sells for around $10. And you have the Lincoln cent collection, which sells for around $20. So again, let's take a look at the chalkboard. You've got the silver value at $120.51. You got the Lincoln cent set for $20. You got the nickel value for about $3.42. The Sacagawea dollar for $5.49. And the presidential dollars for $9.95, which gives you a total value of $159.37. So that's a value of $39.37 over the cost of the set. Would I like $39.37 for free? Yes, please. Thanks so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the video. And yes, coin collecting can be fun, but if you're not careful, you might just learn something. This really is going to be my last video of 2025. Thanks again for all your support this year. I do appreciate it, and I hope to see you again in 2026.